I am live, people. Welcome. I hit start, David. I'm here. It says I'm live. All I can see on myself is a screen talking, so I don't know what to look at. There's no one to stream with, but thank you for everyone for coming out. It's awesome to see all the chatting and everything. I decided not to have anyone in a live stream this time. I just wanted to just be here talking to myself in this vacant room. So what's everyone doing? Yes, I quit my job, and it is 12:30 on my first Monday. I'm still rebuilding my eBay store as we speak. I have the Star Wars and Ninjago to go. That's all I have to do. Had a great weekend of sales. Thanks, everyone. I got to figure out how to get this chat to be like the center stage and get me off the screen. There we go. It's great to see everyone. Yeah, so it was a long weekend, not not working. So let me just pull up the chat here. Yeah, some people I thought I quit my job a long time ago. It seems like it when you watch the vlogs that all I do is work this Lego, but I don't show me doing my other job. There's like, yeah, nothing to show there. If you haven't figured out, I was multitasking the whole time. So when I say I work 65 hours a week, it was 40 hours at my other job. And and then 20 to 25 hours just outside of those hours working bricklink, things like that. And it looks like Ralph's Bricks made it. Or he made it before the show. He waved. So that was 24 minutes. Brick Squid Bricks is there. What's up? So my other job, you guys want to know, I've said it before a few times. I did work for, I think it's a top Fortune 6 company. I couldn't keep up, but United Health Group. I just did customer service for just medical insurance. I was mostly data entry at the end. I didn't really talk to members too much, but yeah, it was a good job. The thing is with that, I was there 10 and a half years. 10 months into it, I had an opportunity to go into becoming a trainer already, or I had the opportunity to work from home. And we're about to have our second child, and I wanted to work at home, so I just disregarded the opportunity of moving up in the company and went work at home. And I kind of just coasted from there because I loved working at home. There was other opportunities where I could have, moved up and done other things, even working from home. But I was so entrenched in doing eBay stuff that I didn't want to learn. I didn't want to stop what I was doing. I wanted to keep on doing this. So I all my focus and energy was on doing stuff like this. It's just, you got to look at the future, I guess. But my future was every single day, just, trying to get as much stuff I could get to sell and get it listed for sale every single day. That's the way to do it. Don't even think about what's going to happen down the road. Do it for today. And it'll definitely get you places. Just work hard. But yeah, trying to keep up with the chat. I'm not good at that. I probably might miss some things. People from Germany here. That's awesome. That is awesome. Ralph did confirm he was here. I see that. Great. Hope you're feeling better there. Don't forget Wednesday on Ralph's channel. He will be releasing the Brick Separators episode number 2. Talk about, what just happened here by me quitting my job, coming, selling Lego full time. He did a trailer of it. You probably might have saw it if you follow his channel. It's pretty cool. Please do a face reveal. Oh, can you not see me? You can see me. Stop. Anyway, okay. Somebody asked me how old is Pops, which my name is Derek. I go by both names, I guess. In 2019, I did my first like mini Lego convention. It was at Bay Beach in Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's where I met their Butt Shop 2021. He's there. And that was a picture on my Instagram from that time. That was a great memory meeting him. So at that time, after that, those sales were over. It was a 2-day sale. I think, I want to say it was 5 hours the second day and 7 hours on Saturday, 5 hours on the other day, and sales at over $200 an hour for the weekend. Actually, it was more than that. I was just like over the moon excited about the future at that point. And I said at that time, by the time I reached 40 years old, I want to be doing this full time. And that was the first time I'd actually had a realization that could happen. And at that point, uh, well, I'm that at this point, I will be 40 at the end of this month in May. So it actually happened. I originally planned not to do it till the end of this year. But once March hit, we hit some goals that we were trying to hit financially, after I didn't buy anything, and it just had to happen. My job was holding me back, definitely. So it was just one of those things that I had to do. Having that time off last summer for 3 months, and then that freedom that I had, I definitely wanted that same freedom for this year. And now the weather started getting warm, I'm like, it's time. So I just had to do it. Will's here, Brick Slayer's here. Um, all kinds of people with long names that I'm not going to read are here. That Brick Show is here. Awesome. They got a cool channel there. And so yeah, that's just kind of the backstory on how this ended up happening right now, and not not down the road. So I'm very happy it happened. It was the longest work week of my life last week, just waiting for it to happen, knowing that I was done with that job. I was trying to continue to be, be a good employee and go out on, on a high note. More highs from Germany. So my ancestors are from Germany. So that's my mostly I'm German. So if you didn't know. And then David just asked, what do you think your new schedule will be? If you ask questions in the past in this chat, don't feel free to ask them again. I'm not going to go back and try to read everyone. If I see it, I'll answer it. It's just the way I work. My schedule. So I hope never to work past 4 p.m. in any day. And that would just be Mondays. I plan on to be my long day. So today I shipped out 32 Bricklink and Brick Owl orders. They're all relatively small. There's only a couple that were over 20 lots, and I shipped out 42 eBay packages, total of 75 minifigs sold, and I was done right before 10 a.m. And I did wake up at 4:30 a.m. wide awake. I didn't have an alarm set, and I laid in bed for about a half an hour, and I feel like I'm not getting up before 5, and I got up at 5. So my schedule hopefully start between 5 and 6 every day and end between 3 and 4 every day. And then, usually on Thursdays, I take a half a day and we do stuff at the family, kind of like because we're homeschooled. So we can, have the freedom of that. We have so much freedom now. It's awesome. And one thing that I was considering for my store for shipping on Mondays, I still have it. If you look at my store terms, that I ship on some Mondays, because I like to take maybe long weekends and still, come home on Mondays if we're away, and then ship out everything on Tuesday. So that'll happen a few times in the summer. But that's awesome. I don't know where they live in Germany, my family. I mean, that's my ancestors way before me. My wife has started a book of things, and I don't think she has that information about. I mean, we're going back like 3-4 grandparents that came, from there. So I'll look into it if it, potentially. And there's Cynthia. Thank you so much. She supported our store so many times, and she's got a store of her own. And, oh, sweet. Brody just subscribed. About time. Yeah. Thank you for the subscription. I'm not sure how people would see this being live if you're already not subscribed. I did, post stuff on Instagram, but I didn't say that I was live streaming on there. Someone's building the Darth Vader helmet. Those are awesome. Those helmets are pretty cool. I don't have time to build things. I'm already like wanting to get back to parting out, uploading parts right now. I have on the table, what is it? The Spider-Man versus Mysterio truck that's halfway parted out, and we have a bunch of dot packs getting parted out, and I have Year of the Ox already parted out, so I have lots of parts to put away later today and tomorrow. So this Monday I was hoping just to take it easy and it's not happening. I want to do this at least just to say thanks to everyone that's watched this channel, supported this channel. Just everything is just great from all the feedback I get here. So it's just awesome. Let me see if I can find any questions here. Yeah, someone answered. I think he does Bricklink, Brickowl, and eBay. Yes, I definitely do Bricklink. I started eBay. If you didn't see the first episode of the brick separators on Ralph's Bricks channel, I do explain how I got started in all this, and also I'll explain it again a little bit here. So we moved to this house at the end of 2015. And our previous house did not have it had called a Michigan basement. It was like 6 feet tall in most places. You'd hit your head if you didn't bend down. And this ceiling here is about 10 feet tall. So I had the opportunity to, I work down here. It's a smaller house than our last one by like 800 square feet, actually. So we downgraded the size of our house. It's kind of a small house, but the basement was nice. So I set up my work with United Healthcare down here in the basement. I made a step up here, nice platform that I'm sitting on now, and put this desk that I'm using on it. And my son at the time was what is he? He would have been like 7 or 8 into. He's into Lego pretty well. And then I bought a lot of figures on eBay. It was like 50 minifigures. It was only like $25, right? And he took out a couple that he wanted. And then so I can't read the checks. I just get lost in my thoughts. So I apologize. Yeah, so but Chop said on Ralph's channel, is that a pre-recorded podcast you guys do? Yes, we just recorded the last episode on Friday, and it's coming out on Wednesday, or the second episode we've done. So whoever gave a thumbs down, shame on you. Yeah, those things. Yeah, YouTube is not a priority to me. I love all the support on here, but it's I'm at the point where I don't even look at the things. I see how many views are on the videos, but it's just I don't that's about it. So stats are whatever. It is whatever. It is what it is. There's 99 people watching. That is pretty sweet. So thanks for everyone coming out. But anyway, I bought that. I ended up selling on eBay. I was already selling stuff on eBay. I was into Viewmasters at that time. I still have a big collection. I really just got to get rid of. I was actually using a camera from the 1950s and making our own Viewmasters from using that camera that they used back then. So I did a couple of those. But I made about $100 profit on what I resold, the figures I could identify, and I had a pile left over, obviously. And so I just kept on reinvesting and buying more, Lego on eBay, and it just it's just grown to what's behind me. You've seen the pictures, you've seen the videos. It's just insane. I'm estimating I'm close to 500 pounds of unsorted bulk Lego. I mean, most of it's has been combed through once. But I really need to get that out of here. That's not my priority. Sorting used Lego is definitely my last priority because of the fact I do eBay. I'm not going to be selling it on there. eBay is number one priority, as I've always said. And I just need to get the good stuff out and get rid of it. But yeah, that's how I started. And how did I get on this question? I'm not even sure. So yeah, so the in the chat, the Brick Separators podcast, we're trying to shoot for the first Wednesday of each month. So that's coming up on this Wednesday. And then I'm just trying to look for some questions here. Do I think I can get to 13,000 lots by 2021? I can get to 13,000 lots in a month. Or 2022, he says. I can do it in 1 month if I wanted to. It's just not my priority. And it's you see all these bins behind me that are full of minifigure parts. I could just grab one of those and probably go up like 20 or 30 lots, each one of those big bins. So I keep those for eBay. It's not, again, at some point I might just say I'm not buying any more Bricklink orders up to complete figures. I'm just going to sell what I get, sell parts on Bricklink. I could do that, and I would probably do quite well doing that and keep myself busy. But just the thought, once conventions pick up, I feel that is going to be very difficult for me to source minifigures at the scale I need to. So I'm trying to hoard as much as I can basically, and not put as much minifig parts on Bricklink, things like that. I really have to figure out priorities when I put stuff on Bricklink, because every time I'll take like 3 pounds of minifigures, take the good stuff out, the really good stuff out, put on eBay, and then put the rest on Bricklink, and my minifig part sales just skyrocket for the next 10 days because it combines with everything else I've already uploaded, so it really helps. But yeah, eBay brings in way more profit. It's funny, I just saw somebody, I don't know, it was this YouTube channel that just popped up that they're from the UK. I can't remember the name of it, but it's just this morning actually, and it just it was recommended about 5 things to consider opening a Bricklink store. And he was saying he's removing all the stuff off of eBay because the fees are just like thievery. Just like, when you can sell a minifigure for $3 on Bricklink, but you can sell it for $8 on eBay, and there's about a 7, it's actually only about 6% more you have to pay on eBay. So 6% of that $5 extra is what, 30 cents. So you're paying an extra 30 cents to make an extra $5. Go figure. I don't know. I mean, it sounds bad. Like this, just the higher fee, like 11% fee or 3% fee. 11% is with your payment fees and everything. So if you're adding PayPal and you're adding in your Bricklink fee, PayPal is almost 3%, Bricklink's 3%. You're at 6% fees, and then eBay's just like 11.5 almost. So that's not even 5, right? 5, I don't know, 5.5% difference. So, take it for what it is. It is a lot more work on eBay, but once you build it up, the workload definitely goes down. So, somebody asked, could you do a video how to rebrick your figures? How do you know what figure is good to rebrick? It all comes with experience. I have a Ask Pops Block Shop video of these cards. I can't see my screen, so I'm not sure if this is even in there. But this is one. This is, a Ninjago figure. I'll just plug that set number into eBay, and it'll pull up my listing, and I'll try to rebuild it. If I can't rebuild it, then I'll plug in the Bricklink number here onto Bricklink, and I'll add the part to my wanted list. So having a wanted list is a big thing to keep on getting the right parts you need. Okay, so it is a 13% fee on eBay in the UK. I forgot about that. There is higher fees in different countries, but still, if you're looking at, that's 7% of $5 extra is 35 cents to make an extra $5. I mean, and it is more work. It takes literally 10 seconds to list a minifigure on Bricklink, but it can take you about 2 to 3 minutes on eBay at first. But then once you have that listing created, it takes you 10 seconds. So, and yeah, thanks for all the congrats. Appreciate it, everyone. So someone said, I really got to build my eBay listings. Yeah, honestly, eBay is king. There's no doubt about it. That's how I got here. If I didn't do eBay, I would be, working even harder to keep Bricklink to make more money. I mean, because here's what I always say this. I work half as much time on eBay. Or how about this? I work twice as much time on Bricklink, but make half as much money than I do on eBay, compared to eBay. That is a true statement. I mean, the more you automate eBay, the more, at first it took me a lot of work to get it built up on eBay, but once you have those created listings that you can keep relisting, you don't have to photograph things. It's so fast, and it just runs itself. So Gaza Brick Store, stopped by 800 plus figures and climbing on my eBay store now. Yeah. The saying is, if you have, it's like the lot count and your piece count and how many listings you have. It's just, that saying is how many hooks do you have in the water? The more you get up there, the more sales you will get, the more it'll come back like crazy. So that's what's happened. It's just like all of a sudden I have so much up there, and I keep putting more up there, and it just drives you to want to do more. And he mentioned bag wars. Yeah, that's always fun. It's always fun to see how many little pieces can be put in huge bags, or one piece for tiny bags. And then it sounds like the brick show said, or that brick show sounds like it's better to ditch Bricklink and spend time saved on eBay instead. But in my opinion, to be diversified like this is the best route. Because if one of them fails or something happens to one of them, you still have the other one. You can put more time into it then. It's just, I feel like you can say eBay is limitless, but I don't think so with Lego. I guess you can sell, like I've been starting to sell single pieces, and that's a lot of work to build up. So I'm going to be putting more work into doing that. But Bricklink is a necessary evil, they say, because I have so many other parts that, are not going to really move very fast on eBay, but they definitely will be with, people's wanted lists and things like that on Bricklink, because I want to buy these new sets. I want to get the figures out of them to sell on eBay. And what am I going to do with the pieces? It's easier to just put them on Bricklink. So it's just necessary to do it that way. So, yeah, Butt Chopper, he's just saying, take notes on my vlogs and basically give shares what figs are worth for bricking. Yeah, I mean, here's what I say. If you go to my store and just click on my sold listings on eBay, you'll see what they're selling for and what's selling over and over. So it's not a secret. If you just got to know those things about eBay, how to research and different things. And then once you do it, once you research it once and you do it yourself, you just know. So I it's funny, every time I get a lot of minifigs, I'm instantly pulling out the stuff I know I want to get for sale. In my head, I know what I do and I do not have for sale. I know what I'm waiting for parts on at all times. It's just crazy. Sometimes I forget a little here and there, but for the most part, I just remember, it's just part of my everyday life. It's just, I don't know. Big fan of Mr. Pop Smoke. Thank you. Like I said, I probably missed a bunch of questions. I'm going through here. Oh, somebody asked Ralph's Bricks, where did you get that laptop mount for your card? He's got a lot of cool things. That sealer, if you watched his store tour he just did recently, he's got this little handheld sealer. He seals the plastic bags that you get from the Lego sets. I'm like, wow, I want one of those. It's like I think it's portable, heats up and everything. I'm not sure. And then, do you collect any Lego, or is it all for sale? I have a couple of things. I have a Cloud City Boba Fett over there. I have the Series 1 over there. I have, some more rare Star Wars things. I will collect some rare Star Wars. I have a case that can hold 24, and there's 5 of them in there. So, he said it's battery operated, that sealer. So that thing is pretty cool. Definitely. Oh, Brick Studios is here. Just noticed you're live. I got to meet him at Brick World, Michigan. Let's hope they have it this year. It's scheduled for September. So my schedule, or what I'm hoping to do, there is another Bay Beach one in Green Bay in July. I haven't talked to the Fox Slug people yet, but hopefully they're allowing vendors. I think it's July 10th, 11th or something. And then from there, there's always the Green Bay buy sell trades, but from the big stuff, I guess I can just pull it up here. Maybe not. I'm not even going to try. In September, there's like there's a 6-week span. There's the Brick World, Michigan, Brick World, Fort Wayne, Brick World, Indianapolis, all in like a 6-week span. I did not get into the Indianapolis one. I'm not sure why, but they have a system at Brick World that is like old, that it's kind of a first come, first serve. You're on the list, waiting list. So hopefully in the future, I'm on all the lists. So we'll get into that one in Chicago. Oh yeah, he's a Fox Slug member. Yeah, well, if you give me the go ahead, I'll be there. And David said, how many figures or items would you recommend having built up to do craft shows, flea markets? BFAB's here. Clocking insane numbers. I don't know about numbers. 110 people. That's awesome. To do like a local market, I would, I almost in December, I almost ran out of restock. My big minifigure stand holds about 640 minifigures, and then my smaller one holds about 230 that has the price tags on them. And I was almost at the point where I couldn't refill anymore. So because all summer or all 2021, I wasn't really adding anything to it because there was hardly any shows. So now I'm really focusing on adding a lot of stuff. Let's see. on May 15th, we're going to the mall in Green Bay. This is for my $5 minifigure stand. If you can hear me, $5 minifigure stand. I got that one loaded up. I'm not sure. I think this bag can hold close to not 200, about 150 figures if it's completely full. So I will definitely go through more than this at the show I go to. And then here are the ones that I'm going to put prices on. Not too much, but this week and the next week, I'm going to probably double what you see here to take because I'm low. If you're just starting out and you have like an 8-foot table or 2 8-foot tables, if you have a selection of maybe 300 to 400 different items, I would say that's a good way to start. When I started, I just did flea markets and I didn't take very much. I could only fit, I put stuff in plastic bags and I could only fit like 150 different figures on an 8-foot table that way. And I did really well. Doing it that way. I just have more underneath the table as some sold. I just replaced what I had. So it's something that it's just kind of, take as much as you can, I guess, at that first and see how it is. And you'll from experience, you'll figure it out, what works for you, as far as that goes. But for me, there's a note here I like. Will you be attending Philly Brick Fest? I don't know. I saw that I get the emails for it, and I did not apply for it. And they're still saying they're not sure if it's actually going to happen. If they're not sure if it's going to have public days yet. So at this time, I don't plan on it. 2022, I plan to go like full throttle, as many as I can, up to 10 big events, outside of what I do here locally. So I think 10 is kind of pushing it, maybe even 8. Cause, I don't know. I do so well, online. I don't need to do the conventions, but I love doing them. It's one of those things that, it's good to be out there and talk to people. It's really cool. Oh, thanks. M&R Production stopped by. And then, Costco has a $30 folding 6-foot table with carry strap. That is nice. Yeah. I would definitely go to 8-foot table immediately because you'll end up needing it. Actually, if you do like a 6-foot table in the front and then 2 8s on the side, it works pretty well. And so if you get, a lot of places do like 10 by 10 sizes, which that works really well because you can't do an 8-foot table in the front and 8-foot tables on both sides in a 10 by 10. So getting one 6-foot table in the front, making it, a horseshoe, and then 8s on the sides is probably the best for a 10 by 10 because it's hard when you don't have much and you don't want to pay for 2 spots at a place when you sell. So David said, do you sell your bulk by weight or let people choose or fill a bag? So I have a bin of $5 fill a bag right now, and I never do it by weight. It's whatever is easier. Just like fill a bag. It's a 5x7 bag, and fill it to your heart's desire. I have a sign the bag must close, but I never stick by that. I usually tape it shut for people that don't want it to close. But if you ask Butt Shop, he made sure it closed. Did I film that? I'm not sure, but he had to come by me and make sure it closed or he wasn't going to buy it. Lego iTech, how do you find these events that you sell at? Well, if you're just on Instagram, if you do, I'm not sure what kind of events you're talking about. Big conventions are kind of hard to get into if you're just kind of starting out. Just go to a flea market or a local craft sale. Usually in the holiday season, if you're in your local area, there'll be, holiday craft sales. You go to those. I do really well in a small area here. I can't believe how well I do. I go in there expecting to have a couple $100 in sales and I'm close to 1,000. It's like, wow, I just wanted to go somewhere 10 minutes away that was close and I could, be local and have fun with it. And it's great. Let me just see if there's any more questions. I've been watching him grind for like 2 years. Yeah, it really took off. So December 2018 is when I built my first wall. There's a video of that. It's when I really got into YouTube as well. And at that point, at that point, I never thought I was going to build more of the wall. That first wall. I never thought I was going to build more. And once that got to the point where it was getting pretty full, and then I'm like, I'm gonna run out of room. At that point, it clicked, and it was never turning back. Every time I'm close to running out of room, my first thought is like, where's the next wall gonna go? Where am I gonna expand next? And I just did this latest one for eBay, and I honestly don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't really want to go to the other side of the room where I have, mostly personal stuff. It's mostly dedicated to used bulk sorting, which I don't even like to do. I don't know why to have it set up that way, but I do go for it because I rebuild a lot of minifigure accessories and things like that when I need to. A lot of the Minecraft animals and stuff. I like to have everything sorted, but now my store has gotten so big on Bricklink that I can just go into my inventory and steal it from there. And it's a lot faster, a lot easier, yeah. The time factor is a major thing. So spin a freestyle, Derek, please. I feel like I already am. I'm just not. I just keep talking. I'm not stopping. So, just take all this and put it into lyric. Um, so yeah, take a break. Once you fill up, then it's a secret door. Yeah, we do have a door to our pantry that we actually ripped off, but I guess I could put something there. I don't know. Oh yeah, Squid Bricks has made a good point. Right next to our house, just on this side of it, we have about a half acre. Well, sorry, our land is like a half acre wide and 5 acres deep. So a quarter of an acre next to our house is just clear land right there. So um, it is definitely an idea to build a building there if it gets to that point where I need the room. Like I said, I can definitely expand down here. I don't want to be in this basement, working this for the next 20 years. I would rather have a nice, modern, teched out building where I can do this business and do more of this kind of stuff. I don't know. Um, why are you not reading my chat? Well, like I said, a new viewer. Like I said, I'm not. I'm just every time I look at the chat, it just goes where I lose my train of thought, just like I did now. So welcome. Thanks for subscribing. What's your favorite type at the moment for part outs and figures? Ninjago starters, Minecraft. Oh, Minecraft are really nice. There's a lot. They're really easy. Blocky stuff. It's easy to sort, but so I mean, I guess right now I like the $20 Minecraft sets because there's the llama one I want to get, or there's another one I want to get. But I don't know. Minecraft it seems pretty good. That Ninjago one that I can't think of the name of it. I did that a few months ago at Ralph's Bricks. He just did it this weekend, or he's trying to do it. He did a picture of that on his Instagram. That one is a great set. Tips on keeping spiders out of the basement. I have no tips. We put those little glue mouse traps around, and if you look at them after a month, it's just loaded with bugs. It's actually caught some snakes down here. Yeah, so those things work, but I don't know. I just have to live with them. You just got to learn to live with them, really. It says Bargain Hut Bricks. You said in your email that you had a big announcement. I was not disappointed. Best wishes on your new venture. I went full time on Bricklink while doing the gig economy. Also, great decision. Yeah, I know it's a great decision. I knew in March once the recaps went out. It was just one of those things that I think I said it in the recap video. It's like, should have done it sooner moment, that it was at that point where I should have done it a lot sooner. I should have never went back after I had that 3 months off. I literally tripled my store inventory during that time for sale. I really got through a lot of backlog, or I bought a lot still, but I literally tripled what I had for sale. And then that just pays off. What you list like this week is going to pay off in a month. It just keeps on. If you just keep on hammering, listing stuff, uploading to Bricklink, in a month, you're going to see those returns. Even within a week, you start seeing a lot, but there's a certain time it just all comes unhinged. I call it the quiet before the storm. You'll have a slow weekend. Like, I just uploaded a ton of stuff. Why is it so slow? And then boom, it just hits you. Like, wow, I have a lot to do. Dose of Bricks stopped by. What's up? Congrats again. What's your highest minifig you ever sold? Oh, I don't know. I had a misprint Blacktron, which I wish I would have kept. I sold it for I think $119 or $99. I had it for $250 for a long time. It was as if it went through the machine. It went in the middle of two printings, and I showed it on some live stream, and I can't find the listing or the picture anymore. I wish I still had the picture. Um, yeah, actually, maybe I might have it on my Facebook page somewhere. But then, oh, that's right. I shared the listing on my Facebook page, and then it went away because after so long, eBay just takes the photos down, and you can never see it. It shows the name, the title of it. But I sold it to someone that worked at Google. I had a lot of offers on it before that for like $50. I'm like, I'm just going to keep it for that. And once I sold it, it was instant regret that I sold it. But the Django Fett, I get $80 for that. Davy Jones, $70 for that. There's a lot of them that you can get $50 to $80 if you get them. It just takes a while to sell them at that price on eBay. He had a 369 lot 250 order. Yeah, Butt Chop remembers the torso because that was my first ever live stream. I was like got excited about it or something, and I was like, I gotta find this picture, and I found it with, it wasn't too clear. I don't think the picture, but yeah, it was so cool. I should have kept it. I gotta stop talking about it. Oh yeah, Gaza Brick Store. He came to me. He asked me on Instagram. He had a misprinted 501st helmet when like the first week or two it came out, the new 501st Battle Pack. He's like, "How much is this worth?" And I just said, "It's worth a lot." And I was like, "Put it for 200 best offer." So he didn't take my advice. He put it for 350 best offer, and it sold within 15 minutes. 350 is at pounds, I think. Yeah, he said after getting advice from you. So I was, yeah, I'm glad you didn't take my exact advice. You put it even higher with best offer, and somebody took it at that high price. Now you can't. I mean, it was a really cool one because some of them you can get a lot for, some you can't get even $80 for anymore. So, any minifigs or themes you wish Lego did? See, that's where I think the confusion is that I wish they did more Lord of the Rings. If I had to answer that question, I wish they did. I'm not a builder. I'm not a collector. So that's the furthest thing from my thoughts. Like, I hope they put this theme out so I can make money on it. I don't even think that. I just think I take what's there, and I don't know. Lord of the Rings, I think, is a great market. I hope they do more. When did you get into Lego? Did your children get into it, or were they already playing with it before you got to selling? Yeah. So my son was 4 years old and he's 13 now. It was in 2011. He was almost 4. It was when the Ninjago first came out and Pharaoh's Quest was out. We bought those little sets, and that was the first ones that we bought. And then he was into it pretty good. And then that's why I started selling. If you watched earlier, I talked about it in this live stream. So if you go back, if you're just here later, I talked about how I got into it. But that was in middle of 2016. So just about now. In 2016 has been about 5 straight years I've been doing this, and it's grown. Oh, yeah, Brett stopped by. What's up? I have one of those Django Fett figures. Was floored when I saw your vlog about how valuable it is. Yeah, the Django is, but the Boba Fett. So yeah, I have a video on how I got the Django that one time, and the Boba Fett Cloud City, I was floored when I found out I got that. I had no idea I was getting it. It was awesome. I wish they did more Star Wars. I think everybody that likes Star Wars is saying that, but yeah, I wish they wouldn't redo a lot of Star Wars is what it is. That's what you should be saying. They need to do different things and not redoing the same sets over and over. M&M Bricks, what's up? Happy for you. Thank you so much. And considering the new Amazon Lord of the Rings series that's coming out, I had no idea about that. That's exciting. Yep, and then Cynthia also mentioned that. Thanks for letting me know. Amazon. We have Amazon, so great. I don't ever have time to watch TV, but I'll try. No. Am I personally responsible for free shipping to Canada not being there anymore? No, I remember you. No, you're not. You're not. It's just the price went up too high, unfortunately. I mean, I guess it's just tough. It's costing like $20 to ship it. for a $75 order. When I get that in America, it costs about $12. So it's just that difference in there. Maybe I can actually set it where potentially you get a discount if you do it. I could probably do that. I just put, right now I think it's $14.95 shipping. So I can probably do like $7.95 if you spend $50. That's something I can definitely look into. So I will make a note of that. Thanks for bringing that up. But no, you definitely, yeah, you did a lot of orders. So thank you. It's just that, it's the weight of it. And if it got even more weighty, it costs over $30 to ship. So it was just one of those things, business decisions, Derek's actual face reveal. Oh yeah. When I first time I was on live stream, he put it in there, guys. I was, yeah, that was a situation. I don't know. And Ralph said, "Hey Derek, the SKU something that is only available for eBay sellers who pay for a subscription." Yes, it is. I've had that question recently too from Zombrix. He was trying to set up eBay. So yeah, you have to be an eBay seller with a subscription. Also to have sales, like I run sales constantly on my eBay. There's a reason for that because people that are watching my listings get notified that there's a sale, and that helps drive sales. If you didn't know that. So that's why having a source subscription, there's a basic one. I think it's $20 a month or 24 if you commit to paying it monthly. But if you do, a year commitment, it's like $20 a month. I don't know if you're really going to get into it. That's what I started on, the lowest store subscription. I was on that for the first year. And then quickly I had to go to the next one because I was paying too much in listing fees at that point. But yeah, it's one of those things. Any goals or nerves with the self-employed? My goal is to live for today. Not worry about tomorrow. What the reason we did it, because we hit financial goals before this. I was building up to this the last 2 years that if we have, I can live off this for 3 years, and that'll give us plenty of time to pivot and do something else if it becomes a problem or this is not working. So, it's more or less taking too many vacations is kind of something I just gotta keep a budget. Yeah, I guess the nerves is being on a budget when I buy things is the one thing that I have to change. It's not a negotiation. I always had my other day job to fall back on. I'm like, oh, I can just spend everything I made this month because I'll have a paycheck next Friday to pay all the bills. No, can't do that. We have a certain amount of money we put away that we're never going to touch. And if we end up ever have to do that, then we'll make changes to things at that point. So yeah, Chris is from Canada. Love to order from your store. It is open to Canada. So my store is open. I do sell to Canada and to America. On eBay, I sell around the world. Shipping prices can be expensive there as well, but and my prices are a little bit more than they would be on Bricklink. But I'm looking into doing worldwide shipping by sending DHL or FedEx or UPS. I have to get to my local store and just kind of get the rates on what I could sell it for, or what it would cost me to ship something, a couple pounds. I just got to get that in my head, and then I'm going to open up international shipping, but it will be, it'll get there within like 3 to 5 days, but it's going to cost some money. I'm in Southern Canada, Wisconsin. Yeah. Awesome. You came from Norway. Thanks for stopping by. Ben asked, when you plan to expand your shop now that you are full-time, will you consider hiring someone or keep it in the family? I would love to just keep it in the family. But then my thoughts go, if I could get somebody to work 4 hours a day for 5 days a week, that, and just constantly sort parts or pull orders, that would leave me so much more time to upload. I can see that happening. And that might motivate me to have a bigger space where that would work a lot better. But at this time, there's no plans, unless, people here don't want to do much. It's possible. But yeah, yeah. I have kids that do the loads. Yeah. Today they went crazy. So yeah, it's working out. It'll be all right. Smash the like button. Southern Comic Geek. Well, I'm about to wrap it up. I have so much to do. It's been 45 minutes. I can't believe it's flown by this fast. If there's any other questions you have, let me know right now. I do plan on continuing my comments videos on my vlog. So if you go to my vlog and ask a question or comment on it, I'm going to do those every Wednesday. I used to do them, but I just ran out of time lately because of so many sales. Should we expect more live streams? I did write down a few things. I wrote future of vlogs, more breaks, why live stream. So I don't know what all that means anymore. The future of the vlogs. I thought in recently, or I don't know, when would I ever stop this vlog? And it would be like after I went full time and I did it for a few more months into that, I thought, well, that's probably be it. Cause there's only so much you can talk about on Bricklink, but it's more than that now. It's just following what we're doing. It's great. So the future of the vlogs, I plan on continuing to do it, but having more breaks in it, but only a week-long break here and there. I don't, there will be somewhere there's going to be 2 to 3 weeks off in a month, but every 2 months I might not have one for a week or two. I don't know. It's all up in the air. I love doing it when it just helps me when I talk to the camera. It just helps me, figure things out as I go through it. And live streams, I don't think I'm going to do too many of these. If I do, it'll be unannounced or unplanned. It's just like, let's get on, let's do a live stream. So, that might change. I don't know. It is what it is. Cause I'm needing to get work done. Hello from Pennsylvania. Welcome. And then, where else are we at? When you started selling on eBay and Bricklink, did you use any tips and tricks to find out which parts belong to certain minifigures when they were just one piece and missing the rest of the body? Here's what I did. And I think I explained this in one of my Ask Pops Block Shop videos. I only did about 8 of those, I think, but this was in one of them. Where's that book? Anyway, I would take these books and I would look through them, and my kids would look through them. But there's a book I don't have here that is that book over there, honey? Can you hand me that book? The big one? Just right here. Thank you. This book. This is the book. Because I bought a lot of stuff that it's just random. This has like every single theme in it by year. I would just go through this book and try to build these people. That's how I started. And I would look through it, for about 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, I have some of these guys. And then I would know the name of it and I would find it on eBay. And I do like a comparison research and the names. Because I've talked about this before, that I was selling on eBay for a couple months. I had no idea what Bricklink even was until somebody, came to me and said, oh, these prices are a little higher than Bricklink. Would you take less for some of them? I'm like, what is Bricklink? So yeah, that was a great tool. And I bought all the character encyclopedia books. I have them behind me still here. I never use them. But that's what I used in the beginning, just to find out, do I have this? What's the name of it? I wish they would make another CMF book. That would be great. So yeah, you can find all those books, like even on eBay from Goodwills. They're just selling them for cheap. You don't get the minifigs, but just to have them as a reference. I mean, you have the internet. I know that's better, but you can just easily just pick up a book. I don't know. You may not even need it. It's just how I started, and then just learning Bricklink and things like that. So, and yeah, thanks for being active in the chat, everyone. Thanks, Buttshop, for moderating so well and putting a bunch of stuff. Oh, check me with the sealed bag at his booth. Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff going on there. So I'm going to close the chat. If I didn't answer your question, like I said, put it on one of the vlogs. And I don't even know how to end this chat. So, oh, there it is. Appreciate it. I will see you. I don't know, in a stream, but I decided not to do it with other people in this stream, just so I can talk and just go through some things, because I get distracted when there's other people. I guess the chat is distracting me too. I didn't really have an agenda either, though. So I appreciate it. I'll take care, everyone.